All right, that was great. That conducts and concludes my portion of the interview. Once again, I really do appreciate you taking the time to out of your busy schedule because I know you are a very, very busy man. Thank you very much for allowing me to interview you. Is there any questions that you have for me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What field are you thinking of venturing into?
Myself, honestly, restoration. There is a, at least for me, my favorite part is going from part A to what used to be a awesome big house, whatever time period that was in. Um, but over time, it has deteriorated a bit, and now it's in its current state. I love taking that and restoring it to its former glory. I absolutely love it.
That's a better answer than I had.
I wouldn't say that,
Yes,
but
it is. And you hit it right on the nail. Yep. Same here.
Was there any other questions, sir?
Yes, there is. How long do you think it would take from you to transfer from the stage of labor to running your own business?
Good question. I would say I'm in the labor part of my existence right now. I do work, as I told you, at Finish Line. So right now I'm really at that point in labor. However, I believe through education, and I plan on getting my MBA. Through education, I can very quickly rise to starting my own business. But even then, after let's say I get my MBA, I'm not going to know what I'm going to be doing the day I graduate. I think it would take me learning under someone and then helping them out and then taking over and then that natural progression. So to ballpark it, I'd say to run a business well, 15, 20 years.
It took me 24 years. You're about right.
Hmm.
It took me 24 years of doing what I did before I was able to start running my own business. You are absolutely right. You hit it right on the nail there. Something I did forget to mention was learning. I learned from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds like um, the way I explained everything like I did it all myself.
Mm-hmm.
That was far from the case. When I first started painting, they would put me doing the hardest part of the job, which was we would use angle grinders, which weighed 17 pounds, and we would manually strip all the paint off. That was the hardest part of the job.
Wow.
And a couple of guys would showing me how to do it, and they always wanted to work on the side of me while doing the grinding. We call it grinding. Then after a while, I got good at it. They didn't want to work on the side of me anymore. And then they put a brush in my hand. And they showed me how to cut in windows. And all this was over years now. How to cut in windows using caulk guns and all that. And they would like to be seen like they were teaching me how to do something. They were proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
But yet again, after a while, I got good. They didn't want to work on the side of me doing that either.
Uh-huh.
And then